In the turbulent world of Pakistani journalism, few names are as respected as Syed Talat Hussain Anjum. For decades, he was a fixture on television, known for his serious political analysis and fearless interviews. He navigated media censorship and political pressure, always striving for honest reporting. Anjum became more than a journalist. He became a benchmark for integrity in the field. His calm, incisive style set him apart from the sensationalism of primetime TV. Today, he's left corporate studios for the unfiltered world of independent digital journalism. On platforms like YouTube, he speaks directly to his audience, free from editorial constraints. This move has redefined his role and allowed him to reconnect with the core values of journalism. Anjum's journey is a lens through which we can understand the challenges and future of journalism in Pakistan. Talat Hussain's career is a fascinating study in media evolution, a journey marked by dedication and a relentless pursuit of truth. It mirrors the evolution of Pakistani media itself, from its nascent stages to the dynamic and often turbulent landscape we see today. His professional trajectory provides a unique lens through which to view the changing face of journalism in the country. Over the last 30 years, it's a story of adaptation, resilience, and a commitment to journalistic principles. He began in print, honing his skills in the traditional world of newspapers and magazines, developing a reputation for thorough research and credible reporting. He understood the importance of fact-checking and providing context, laying the foundation for his future success. As private TV news emerged, ushering in a new era of media pluralism, he transitioned to broadcast, embracing the challenges and opportunities of this rapidly evolving medium, quickly making his mark as an anchor on PTV World. His presence on the national broadcaster solidified his position as a prominent voice in Pakistani journalism. His show, Newsnight, with its insightful discussions and balanced perspectives, became essential viewing for in-depth analysis, attracting a dedicated audience seeking more than just headlines. He later hosted flagship programs on Aaj TV, further expanding his reach and influence, Express News and Geo News, solidifying his reputation as a leading figure in Pakistani broadcast journalism, holding senior editorial roles, shaping the news agenda and mentoring younger journalists. These positions gave him insight into the commercial and political pressures shaping newsrooms, a critical understanding that would inform his later work. Unlike many anchors content to remain in the studio, he reported from conflict zones like Iraq, bringing first-hand accounts of the human cost of war, and Lebanon, providing crucial on-the-ground reporting during times of crisis, and even survived an attack on a Gaza flotilla, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to covering difficult and dangerous stories. His commitment to field reporting, often at great personal risk, distinguished him as more than just a talk show host, establishing him as a journalist deeply connected to the realities on the ground. Talat's mainstream career was defined by courage, credibility, and a deep sense of responsibility, and a willingness to bear witness to events, no matter how challenging or dangerous. These qualities would become even more central, defining his approach as he moved into independent journalism, seeking greater autonomy and freedom to pursue his journalistic vision. Talat Hussain's departure from mainstream media was driven by growing disillusionment. Editorial independence was eroding under corporate and political pressures. Media houses, owned by business conglomerates, often compromised journalistic integrity for commercial interests. Censorship, both overt and subtle, made honest reporting nearly impossible. The talk show format devolved into shouting matches, prioritizing spectacle over substance. Anjum's analytical style clashed with this environment, which fueled polarization rather than understanding. He sought freedom to pursue in-depth, nuanced journalism, something traditional TV could no longer offer. Digital platforms provided an escape from editorial compromises and restrictive formats. Leaving behind the security of big media was risky, but necessary for integrity. He bet on his own credibility and the public's hunger for authentic journalism. This bold move marked the start of a new chapter. Anjum's journey to independence was a quest to reclaim his voice and mission. Going independent transformed Anjum's reporting style. He shifted from polished studios to raw, on-the-ground vlogs, often filmed on a mobile phone. This approach brought viewers directly into the heart of events, creating immediacy and authenticity. Free from time constraints, he now explores topics in depth, offering context and analysis rarely seen on TV. He covers stories mainstream media ignores: human rights, marginalized communities, and complex political issues. His reporting is now more people-centric, giving voice to ordinary citizens. This evolution has redefined his mission, aligning it with public service and social justice. In a polarized media landscape, Anjum stands out as a voice of reason. He avoids sensationalism, focusing on calm, evidence-based analysis. Treating his audience as intelligent citizens, he fosters trust and credibility. Anjum's non-partisan approach allows him to challenge all sides, earning respect across the spectrum. He actively debunks misinformation, teaching media literacy by example. His live streams empower viewers to think critically and question narratives. By providing historical and political context, he helps audiences move beyond emotional reactions. He doesn't offer easy answers but encourages nuanced understanding. This commitment to perspective and honesty is rare and vital in today's media. Anjum's role is to foster thoughtful, informed public discourse. Anjum's live, unedited broadcasts have revolutionized audience engagement. Viewers interact in real time, asking questions and sharing observations during live streams. This creates a sense of community and direct participation, unlike traditional news. Real-time reporting increases accountability. Public figures can't hide behind edited narratives. The transparency of live coverage puts pressure on politicians to be honest. Anjum himself is held accountable with no safety net of post-production edits. This format demands preparation and integrity, raising the bar for journalism. Direct public interaction democratizes information, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. The audience becomes an active participant, holding both leaders and journalists to higher standards. Anjum's model empowers citizens and strengthens democracy. Anjum's independent approach to journalism, characterized by its agility and directness, contrasts sharply with the operational model of big media houses, which often involve complex hierarchies and significant overhead. Large corporations, especially those in the media sector, face intense commercial and political pressures. These pressures can often compromise editorial freedom, influencing the kind of stories that are covered and how they are presented to the public. Decisions are frequently made in boardrooms, far removed from the actual newsrooms where the stories originate, with advertisers and powerful political figures often having a significant say in shaping the narrative. This can lead to a bias in reporting. Big media invests heavily in polished studios and state-of-the-art equipment, but this infrastructure often limits their agility and ability to conduct authentic field reporting, especially in fast-moving situations. Anjum's lean model, just a smartphone and a simple gimbal, allows him to report live from virtually anywhere, providing immediate coverage of events as they unfold. His journalism is highly responsive to current events, authentic in its portrayal of real people and situations, and firmly grounded in the reality of the events he covers, offering a perspective often missed by larger media outlets. Traditional media typically broadcasts information in a one-way direction, from the broadcaster to the viewer. Anjum's model, on the other hand, is inherently interactive and conversational, encouraging dialogue and engagement. He actively builds a loyal community around his reporting, fostering a sense of shared understanding and purpose rather than simply cultivating a passive audience that consumes information without critical engagement. For big media, news selection and presentation are often heavily influenced by ratings and market considerations. For Anjum, the driving force is public interest and the desire to inform and empower citizens. He consistently covers critical issues, human rights, labor rights, and nuanced perspectives on foreign policy, topics that mainstream outlets often overlook or ignore due to their perceived lack of mass appeal. His success demonstrates that there's a significant and growing demand for substantive civic-minded journalism that prioritizes informing the public. Anjum's work serves as a powerful challenge to big media, urging them to rethink their priorities and consider the value of independent reporting. He's convincingly shown that trust, built through consistent and transparent reporting and authenticity derived from genuine engagement with the community, ultimately matter far more to audiences than high-production gloss and expensive studios. The Anjum effect has reshaped both audiences and journalism in Pakistan. He's built a credible alternative to compromised mainstream media, attracting viewers seeking honest analysis. His audience is more engaged, critical, and informed, thanks to his educational approach. Anjum's model inspires a new generation of journalists to pursue independent paths. His success pressures mainstream outlets to improve their own standards. Politicians now face greater scrutiny, knowing their actions are broadcast live and unfiltered. Anjum has created a new front of public accountability, directly connected to citizens. His influence is lasting, raising the bar for journalism and public discourse. Anjum's journey from mainstream TV, with all its established structures and limitations, To the uncharted territory of digital independence is truly remarkable. It's a story of courage, conviction, and a deep commitment to journalistic integrity. And this journey is more than just a personal one. It is a blueprint, a potential roadmap for the future of journalism in Pakistan. It demonstrates a viable alternative to the traditional media landscape. He's shown through his own example that technology, when wielded ethically and skillfully, can restore journalistic autonomy. It empowers journalists to break free from the constraints of corporate agendas and government influence. More importantly, it can reconnect reporters with the public, fostering a direct and meaningful dialogue that is often lost in the echo chambers of mainstream media. This connection is vital for building trust and ensuring that the voices of ordinary citizens are heard. His live, on-the-ground reporting, often from the heart of communities and on the front lines of important issues, has revitalized a lost art in the age of studio news, where talking heads and prepackaged narratives often overshadow genuine investigative journalism. He's brought the news back to the streets, where it belongs. The trust he's built, brick by brick, with his audience, proves that credibility, authenticity, and a genuine commitment to truth outweigh flashy production values and sensationalism. People are tired of being manipulated. They crave genuine connection and reliable information. Audiences are seeking clarity, context, a deeper understanding of the issues that affect their lives, and honesty, not noise, spin, or the relentless pursuit of clicks and ratings at the expense of journalistic integrity. Anjum's model signals a vast, underserved market, a huge segment of the population hungry for credible information, unbiased reporting, and a voice that speaks truth to power. If traditional media wants to survive in this rapidly evolving landscape, it must prioritize trust, public service, and a genuine commitment to the public good over short-term profits and the dictates of corporate ownership. Anjum's move to independence is more than just a career change, it's a landmark event, a pivotal moment in media history that could reshape the future of journalism in Pakistan. It is securing his legacy as a pioneer and paving the way for a new generation of independent reporters, citizen journalists, and truth seekers. He's championed a more democratic, accessible, accountable, and public-focused journalism, where the interests of the people are paramount and the powerful are held to account. The challenges for journalism remain immense, from censorship and intimidation to economic pressures and the spread of misinformation, but Anjum's path offers a beacon of hope, a testament to the resilience of independent media, and a reminder that truth will always find a way. His voice of reason, his unwavering commitment to ethical journalism, will continue to shape the national conversation, inform public opinion, and inspire future generations for years to come.